Okay, I'm going to show you how to transform your business and take it international. New Trader U came out with a real good piece on the richest YouTubers for 2023. And I really like this article because it really shows you how to transcend your business and take it international. Because remember, YouTubers, you can do this from anywhere. It doesn't make any difference if you're in Somalia, the U.S., you could be in Antarctic. As long as you got internet, you can do this business. But most people don't realize you can take the business that you're involved with, whether it's dentistry, if you're in some sort of import-export business, you can literally do a YouTube channel on that and then take it international. And once you do that, you can control your taxes where there's no income tax, no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax. But remember, you're a U.S. citizen, you're going to have to relinquish your U.S. citizenship. Again, you can qualify for the foreign overseas exclusion and exclude up to a certain amount each year for a husband and wife. But to get around all taxes, you're going to have to relinquish. If you're from a high tax country that taxes a worldwide income based on residency, you're going to have to break your tax ties from that country. Okay. Now, these rich YouTubers for 2023, you won't believe some of their incomes. I mean, it's just incredible. They gave estimates on this because a lot of this depends on the person's the location, the time that someone spent on their channel, watching their videos. So you can't get an exact figure, but you can get an approximation. One thing I will tell you from the studies that I've done, if you ever set up a YouTube channel, you're going to make somewhere around $1,000 US for every million views. So these people are making it strictly off YouTube, though. They're not making it off their business, okay? So there's another way you can make money, and that is you can make it off doing something that somebody likes to see, but you can also do it from people coming to your business. I mean, I saw the other day where a dentist implant doctor, he gets people from all overseas coming in watching his YouTube video to get dental implants. I mean, these are people he would never get people to come to his business. And this is the great thing about YouTube, is the fact you're going to get business that normally you would not get, okay? And it's free advertising. This is the thing I like so much about it. But anyway, a study was published in The Sun studying that 75% of children that were 6 to 17 years old want to become YouTubers. Now, a majority of the Generation Z and Millenniums also would choose becoming a YouTuber as their most desired career. I always told my dad, he went to Yale University, very studious. I wasn't that way. But I always told him, to me, college was a total waste of time. I mean, just a total waste of time for me. And so many people are trying to find alternative ways to make a good living and never go to college. And a lot of these people didn't go to college. Mr. Beast didn't go to college. He's at one of the people at the very top of this list. But this may come as a big surprise to older people in the Generation X, they mention here, or boomers, that the dream of going to college and getting a good job is fading into more appealing opportunities. YouTube has lowered the barrier of entry for everyone to create a video channel that can reach over 2.1 billion monthly active users. Now, YouTube pays its largest creators incredibly well through advertising fees. This is why young people are so attracted to it as a way to make a living. They got people in here that are 15 years old making incredible amounts of money. And the 15-year-old trying to go out to get a job, best case he would probably get a job maybe at McDonald's, making minimum wage. Here they don't care. If you get the subscribers, you get the hits. They don't care what your age is, your education level, your race. They don't care what it is. All they're interested in is the number of hits that you get. And also, that depends on the time that people spend on your videos, the quality, where it's coming from. It would determine your income. But now a good YouTuber with a large audience can make a living being a YouTube video creator. A great YouTuber can make a six-figure salary. The best YouTubers become millionaires. And I'm going to show you, we're going to have quite a few that are becoming billionaires. I mean, this is how lucrative this is. There's no limit to what you can make. Much like the baby boom generation was drawn to high-paying jobs with great benefits, the new generations are drawn to where the biggest income potential is at. Now, the barrier to entry is high as it takes knowing analytics to produce the right videos. Now, the videos must be high quality, and there are many different models for being on camera, screen sharing, or animation. An aspiring YouTuber must also be do an incredible amount of work and to do it consistently and not quit. This is one of the hardest parts that I would tell you that 95% of the people that start videos with YouTube, they end up quitting, and that is they're not persistent in what they're doing, and they just give up the ship too soon. And you really need to commit for at least 1 year on YouTube to really make it work. But it went on to say that also there are stars that also make a lot of income off their YouTube channel, like Rihanna, Ariana Grande. But these people are really singers, are not YouTubers full-time. And that's why they didn't include them in the list here. But these people that I'm going to be telling you about are strictly YouTubers. Now, there are ways you can make money in your business. Okay, we don't, our company, we don't monetize our station at all. We do stream. We've got like 800 videos out there, but we choose not to monetize, and but we make it strictly all for our business. But that's another alternative where you can make money, is off your business and other forms of lucrative opportunities that you can have from your YouTube channel. But there is a large barrier of entry to becoming a successful YouTuber. Let's look at the rewards if you succeed with the top 10 YouTubers, net worth estimates from online sources and income estimates from Social Blade. And they went on to explain right here that, all right, now Jimmy Donaldson, this guy's from North Carolina, the eastern part of North Carolina. And believe it or not, eastern part of North Carolina is kind of a poor area, okay? Most people trying to get a job in eastern North Carolina, they're going to get, it's like working in Mississippi. You're going to get paid really low wages. This guy started in this in his, when he was a teenager, and he's around 24, 25 years old today. He's got 124 million subscribers. He makes anywhere from $415,000 to $6.6 million, not per year, this is per month. His monthly earnings is about $5 million to $79.7 million a year. Now, McBeast said that he turned down a $1 billion deal, US dollars, for his YouTube channel and associated companies in 2022, according to a report in Axis. Now, Mr. McBeast hopes to raise $150 million US dollars in investment capital for his companies at a $1.5 billion valuation US dollars. So he's thinking about taking this public. Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, is a YouTuber, internet personality and businessman who's a personal net worth of around $105 million US dollars. He's also the most famous YouTuber of all time. Now, he's number one. And if you want to get some really good inspiration on this, go and pick up Mr. Beast's original videos. Man, I thought mine were bad. His original ones were really ultra bad. And it will give you some kind of security in knowing that no matter how bad your videos are, if you don't quit, you will be successful. Now, you might not be as successful as the top 10 on here, but you can literally become a millionaire if you stick with the YouTube and do it in the business that you're involved with that you like to do. Number 2 is Pinkfong Baby Shark. This is kids' songs and stories. Man, you run into all kinds of ways that people are doing it with YouTube, but this channel makes between $191,000 and $3.1 million per month. Okay, this comes out to be $2.3 million to $36 million annual earnings a year on this station. Now, the Baby Shark song has made Kim and his family wealthy. Pinkfong is valued at between 1 trillion Korean won, which is 1.1 billion US dollars, as per local media reports. And the family, the largest shareholder, has a total net worth of approximately 300 million US dollars according to Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Number 3 is a station called, a YouTube channel called CoComelon, Nursery Rhymes. I've got a Filipina friend that's got children, and she watches this all the time. The Filipinos love to watch this. Basically, it's cartoons. This person makes between $602,000 and $9.6 million per month, or $7.2 million to $115 million per year. Most of these people are not only young, they only started this a few years ago. Mr. McVeast, I'll give you a quick rundown on him. I looked at his history on how he started on this. If I was you, I would pick up some of the videos that you can pull up on Mr. Beast, because he's an inspiration that you really should look at. This guy ended up, he was doing YouTube videos back when he was in high school, and he couldn't find anybody, even any of his friends that liked to do YouTube videos, which was astounding to him because he loved it. He was just engrossed in it. He couldn't even study. He was into YouTube videos so much. And he tried doing YouTube videos and just failed one after another. He couldn't get any hits. He couldn't do anything at all with this business. One day, he came up with an idea. By the way, before I tell you this, his mother finally, he quit. She tried to get him to go to college. He went to college. He quit. He just didn't want to. He quit right. I think it was like a couple of days after he entered it. He just didn't want to do it. He quit. His mother gave him an option, pay rent, or she was going to kick him out of the house. I think she ended up just. He ended up leaving voluntarily because he just wanted to be on his own. And he was basically living off nothing, man. This guy was eating like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and weenies. And I mean, this guy was just barely surviving. And he finally, he was able to make a little bit of money. Finally, when he got enough built up, it was around $10,000, he came up with the wire-haired idea of taking the $10,000 and just going up to a homeless guy, and he taped this. This was on video. He taped, and you can pull it up, okay? He taped himself giving $10,000, the only amount of money he had, to a homeless guy, okay? Now, this guy's almost homeless now. And his mother went berserk and said, why didn't you just give him $2,000 instead of the $10,000? And he gave me all his money. Well, this thing went viral. And it just took off. Man, this guy got tons of hits off that video. And all of a sudden it hit him, this is how to make money. I'll just give all my money away. And so all of his YouTube channels, if you pull them up, he's giving millions of dollars away. And it's pretty hard to copy a station because most people are not going to give almost 100% of their money away. But he doesn't give 100%, but he gives almost all of it away, okay? And this is how he just started getting tons of people looking at his YouTube videos. He had games. He had people that were hard up for money. He would just go. He would just give everything away, and his station went berserk. He was getting just hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Anyway, this is how his video took off. His videos took off, and his YouTube channel took off. All right, let's look at number 4 is T-Series. Subscribers, 232 million subscribers. You're looking at 657,000 to 10.5 million hits per, $10.5 million per month. That equates to 7.9 million to 126 million a year in earnings. T-Series is a company that has an estimated net worth of 515 million US dollars as of 2023. The company's revenue forecast is based on YouTube's advertising revenue, which means that the corporation's net worth can be much higher. Now, the average T-Series salary for its employees, I won't go through that, but they end up paying them pretty good salaries. This has really transformed people's business light years to what they thought they could make. Number 5 was Vlad and Nikki, subscribers, 92 million. This YouTube channel makes between $272,000 and $4.4 million per month. This equates to $3.3 million to $52 million per year. Vlad and Nikki have an estimated net worth of $280 million US dollars. Now, number 6 is Light Nasta. Subscribers 103 million. They make anywhere from $203,000 to $3.2 million per month. That comes out to be $2.4 million to $39 million estimated income per year. Now, Light Nasta net worth is $260 million US dollars. Anyway, the real name of Light Nasta is Anastasia Radzinskaya. I can't pronounce the name. It sounds like a Russian name or somebody from Ukraine or someplace like that. Number 7 is Z Music Company. Subscribers, 91 million. These people are coming from all over the place. And they're all ages. You're going to see people that are probably 10 years old becoming multi-millionaires. And in fact, if I could tell you anything, is get your kids interested in YouTube. It is a new wave of the future. It's going to be like the new hedge fund industry, except to do hedge funds, you pretty much, you're going to have a hard time finding somebody 5 and 10 years old making a lot of money in hedge fund industry. YouTube's, if you can gravitate people to the channel, it can be kids, it can be, doesn't make any difference who it is. If you can gravitate those people to that channel, you can make mega bucks. Z Music Company, which was number 7, has 91 million viewers. Estimated monthly earnings is $172,000, $2.8 million per month, which is $2.1 million to $33.2 million annual earnings. Now, Z Music Company has an estimated net worth of $168.26 million. Number 8 is a company called Set India. Must be out of India. Subscribers 149 million. You're going to be taking, you're going to see countries that have literally people that are coming from, no joke, you will not see this with any other industry, but you're going to see people coming out of places like the poorest countries in the world, like maybe Ivory Coast, places like Somalia, making mega bucks because they've got a channel that's gravitating a lot of people there. It doesn't make a difference where you're from, okay? Google doesn't care where you're coming from on this. If you're bringing in the volume of business, you can make the money. Set India has 149 million subscribers. That's the key, is having the subscribers. 482,000 to 7.7 million per month. That comes out to be 5.8 million to 92 million a year. Net worth of Set India is approximately 165 million US dollars. Number 9 is Felix Arvid, also called PewDiePie. Okay, that's the name of the YouTube channel. It's probably a kid's channel, I don't know. Anyway, subscribers 111 million. 11.4 thousand to 182,000 estimated earnings a month, which comes out to be 136,000 to 2.2 million annual earnings per year. PewDiePie's net worth is around $64 million. Now, there's a number 10 here. I'm going to leave that one out. But the conclusion is this. YouTube has created a platform of advertising ecosystem that allows aspiring video content creators to be rewarded financially for their efforts. YouTube has one of the most lucrative ways to monetize content creators' audience of a platform online. These monetary rewards have inspired a huge volume of creators to work diligently over long periods of time creating uploaded content for the chance to make huge amounts of money. YouTube inspires the volume from video uploads and then can use this algorithm to see which ones audiences want to watch and optimize the user experience. Now, their real power comes from their algorithm and ability to get and keep people's attention to show them ads. They have a vast ad net worth with a diversification of different industries. Now, YouTubers get paid based on the ad rate for their audiences. Ad rates will differ based on the country's industry and category. This is why the ad rate are so variable in this blog list of YouTubers. They're only estimates based on the volume that they're doing. Now, Google owns YouTube, so they have the additional edge of sharing YouTube videos on Google search. YouTube gets so many of its creators based on the lottery system because so many people want to be the next Mr. Beast. However, you don't need to be number one to make a living on YouTube. You can, but you need to be in the top 0.33% of creators. There are 51 million YouTube creators, and of those, 168,300 people make a full-time living doing YouTube. And most people, like I told you earlier, that start YouTube, they quit. They don't stick with it. YouTube channels have become such a powerful platform. You may see them going public as a business, which I mentioned to you, Mr. Beast, I think is probably in the process of doing that. And you're going to see this going, a lot of these companies going public, just like they do in website companies, apps and software companies have done. And I think what you're going to see is you're going to see in the next 20 years, like in the last 12 years with YouTube, you're going to see mega millionaires created out of this. My advice is if you're wanting to take your business public, this is what I would, or you want to take your business to the next level, you can also take it public also doing this, is number one is you need to lower your taxes if you really want to be successful, okay? Otherwise, if you're going to be staying in a high tax country, just be absorbing the fact that you're going to end up losing 20% to half your money in income taxes. This type business you can do from anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in the U.S. You don't have to be in Germany. You can be in a place like St. Kitts that has no income tax, no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax, and almost no property tax. And you can generate your business and literally keep almost 100% of your money, okay? This is a perfect business opportunity to do this, and it doesn't make any difference whether you're a dentist, a doctor, you've got an import-export business, it doesn't make any difference. You can do that business and do it internationally by using YouTube. It's one of the best ways to do it, and YouTube is totally free. It's a free way to advertise. This is the best way if you really want to do your business and cut back on your advertising cost. YouTube is the best way to do it. If you want to learn more on this, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the right of your screen right here. You get new videos automatically as they come out. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.